Morning. It's a wet and windy morning in South Wales this morning. So I thought we would go into my craft room and have a look, see what's on my table. So shut the door. I've already got my lights on, which we need today. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning in South Wales in the UK. It's the view from my window through my blinds. Next door. That's next door. There we go. So if we march over to my table, there we are. See what's on there. Just a quick one today. So I'm doing a little bit of embroidery, and I'm also doing a little bit of paper piecing. But it's the embroidery that I'm most interested and keen on at the moment. So this is why I've got my, let me have a look, that's my pearl cottons. There we go, there we are, number 8. Pearl cotton in Anchor, there we go. I quite like the variegated ones at the moment rather than just the plain one. I think that's a good one there. It does show up. There we are. I think that one is number 8. And that's what it looked like. So this is a little piece of vintage cotton, actually, which is nice stiff type of cotton, and it was an old sideboard cover at one stage, and a bit of green on it, so I've left that in, and it's about, there we go, to bear with me with my hand held. So I've cut them to size there, so that's 6 by 6 more or less anyway. And then I'm going to, this is an old, I think it's a tea cloth, or it could have been a serviette that I've purchased in a charity shop at some stage. So I'm then going to attach it to that, like this one. This is my first one that I've done. So that's gonna be my first page, I think. Might not be. We'll see how it goes. So I've cut the, let's call it a tea cloth. Then I've attached the embroidered bit there, which worked out to be a star. Tacked it around with the brown, with that one, and I've used the red on that, and then turn it over. This is the piece I showed in my last episode, which is the circles. Again, they're all similar in size, as you can see, and I enjoy doing that very much. It's from a transfer. I showed you the book in my last episode, and what I've done is put a little bit of stiffening in between these two pieces, so it's got a bit of body to it, and blanket stitched around in the green. Oops, there we go, number 8 on the way. And I've done white on the edge there, so I think that might actually be where I join each page, which is further down the line, I'm sure. So anyway, so there we go. That's my last piece that I've finished, again from a transfer in the book that I mentioned in the last pod. And this is the one I'm working on at the moment. They're over there. Nearly finished it. So it's a smaller piece. Doesn't matter. They'll all, there we go. They'll all face there. So it's like I got to finish off the stems. It's quite pretty there. It's different colours. I'm quite enjoying that at the moment. There we go. And then my last little bit that I need to show you this morning is my paper piecing. I started off, this is sort of 1.5 inches. I think they're 1.5 inches. I've used a little bit of French General fabric, which I love. I don't think they're all French General, but most of them. This is, and that is. So I started off piecing 3 together, and then worked around those. Keep going like a, so it becomes sort of a triangle, doesn't it? There we are, a pyramid maybe, pyramid. If I turn it over, I've used Hexiform, and which means I can keep them in, not like papers which you have to pull out. It gives it a nice firmness to it. Can leave them in, there we go. There we go, turn it back over. I might put that on the wall actually, I might put that. Am I doing okay with this? There, which will go below those 2. The top one is French General, the other one isn't. So there we go. So I could actually, there we go. There's already a sticker on it. If I press that there like that. I don't know how long that'll stay there because it's an outside wall and it gets quite cold. So there we are, quite like that. So that's what's on my table. Cup of tea as well. There we go. Put that over there. I'm sure you don't want me looking at me drinking my tea. That's a coaster, because I love to crochet as well. Someone's bought that for me. The Happy Hooker. Okay. And there we are. That's a little sneak peek, shall we say, of my table at the moment. I can show you all the other my bits and bobs as time goes on in different episodes. My chair seat is calling to me to show you again hand pieced larger paper pieces. Obviously was in a green phase at them when I did it, which was last year. And if I turn it over, I've obviously yet to finish it off, but these are 2-inch squares as far as I can remember. Lovely set of vintage fabrics, and can you see petals? There we go, there we go. I've hand stitched that. I do like hand stitching. A piece of fabric in there. So there we go. There we go. That's my chair, my super chair. There we go. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.